Hi, and welcome to Rubles Rambles here at the Makeover Center. So, as you may know, fall is beginning on Thursday. So, the astronomical thing that happens then is the equinox, which is when the Earth's axis is tipped kind of not towards or away from the sun. So, as you can see in this diagram, in the winter solstice, the northern hemisphere winter solstice, the southern hemisphere is tipped towards the sun, and in the northern hemisphere summer solstice, the northern hemisphere is tipped towards the sun. And so in between, there are the equinoxes where it's kind of tipped next to the sun, and so both poles are kind of half in shadow, half in the sun, and so you get around equal day and equal night. Although it's not exactly 12 hours day and 12 hours night, because it's 12 hours from the time when the sun has half risen to the time when the sun is half set. And so there's a little time between when the sun peaks above the horizon and when it's half up, and between when the sun is half down and all the way down, that there's still, the sun is up, and yet it's been more than 12 hours. So the day is 12 hours and a few minutes. Also, it stays light for a long time, so the day and night aren't really equal on the equinox. So, as I said last week, I'm going to tell you how to find the Andromeda Galaxy. The Andromeda Galaxy is the nearest big galaxy to us. It's the biggest galaxy in the local group. It's around twice as big as the Milky Way, at around 220,000 light years across, which is just mind-bogglingly huge. So the Andromeda Galaxy is in the constellation Andromeda, obviously, and so if you find the Great Square of Pegasus, and then you look, there's an arc of 3 stars next to it, and then kind of perpendicular to that arc of 3 stars, coming off of the middle one, there's like 1 star and then a pair of stars, and making a triangle with that pair of stars is the Andromeda Galaxy. So if you had a pretty good telescope, this is around what you would see when looking at the Andromeda Galaxy. So it'll look kind of like a blob through binoculars, but you should be able to see it through binoculars. If you have a really dark sky, you can see it with the naked eye, but probably not around here. So, in 4 billion years, the Andromeda Galaxy is going to collide with the Milky Way galaxy, forming one bigger galaxy. This is a simulated look at like what the sky could look like from a really dark location. Although they're colliding, galaxies have huge distances between stars, and so there's a very high chance that nothing will come that close to our solar system. Although there's still something could come close enough to disrupt us, but it's very low likelihood that we'll actually hit anything. Also, the sun will swell to a red giant, and so we'll have other problems to worry about here on Earth. So the Andromeda Galaxy, though it may look small if you look in binoculars, it's actually fairly big, and so you can see in this picture there's the size of the full moon and the size of the Andromeda Galaxy. That's not a real picture, it's like 2 real pictures put together, but so that's around the relative size. So yeah, I hope you go out and see the Andromeda Galaxy. If you have trouble finding it, you can ask me and I can help you in the comments. And if you have any other topics for rambles that you'd like to suggest, I would much appreciate your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. Clear skies.